Michael Wittmann. The very name sends chills down the spines of tank enthusiasts and historians alike. Known for his extraordinary skills and fearsome reputation, Wittmann's legacy is one of both admiration and controversy. Born in the rural Bavarian village of Vogelthal in 1914, Wittmann's early life offered little indication of the legendary status he would achieve. The small village, nestled in the picturesque Bavarian countryside, was a world away from the battlefields where he would later make his mark. Growing up in a family of farmers, he developed a strong work ethic and a deep connection to the German countryside. The daily routines of farm life instilled in him a sense of responsibility and resilience, qualities that would serve him well in his future military career. Like many young men of his generation, Wittmann sought adventure and purpose beyond the quiet fields of his youth. The allure of military life, with its promise of excitement and honor, was irresistible to a young man eager to prove himself. In 1934, at the age of 20, Wittmann joined the German Labor Service, a paramilitary organization that provided pre-military training and engaged in public works projects. This organization was part of the broader Nazi effort to prepare young men for military service and instill in them a sense of national pride and duty. This experience instilled in him discipline and a sense of national pride. The rigorous training and structured environment of the labor service were a stark contrast to the rural life he had known, but Wittmann thrived in this new setting. It also exposed him to the burgeoning military might of Nazi Germany, which was rapidly rearming under Adolf Hitler's leadership. The grand parades and powerful speeches of the era left a lasting impression on Wittmann, fueling his desire to be part of this formidable force. Wittmann's military career formally began in 1936 when he enlisted in the SS-Verfügungstruppe, the precursor to the Waffen-SS. This elite unit was known for its rigorous standards and fierce loyalty to the Nazi regime. The Waffen-SS, originally Hitler's personal bodyguard unit, was rapidly expanding into a formidable military force known for its fierce loyalty and ruthless efficiency. Wittmann's decision to join this unit reflected his desire for a more elite and ideologically driven military experience. Wittmann's decision to join the Waffen-SS over the regular army reflected a desire for a more elite and ideologically driven military experience. The Waffen-SS was not just a military unit, it was a symbol of the Nazi regime's power and ambition. After completing his basic training, Wittmann was assigned to the Leibstandarte Adolf Hitler, the most prestigious unit within the Waffen-SS. This unit was known for its rigorous training and high standards, and being part of it was a significant achievement for any soldier. Here he received specialized training as an armored vehicle crewman, first on the SD.KFZ, 232 armored car, and later on the Panzer III tank. This training was crucial in developing the skills that would make Wittmann one of the most feared tank commanders of the war. Wittmann's natural aptitude for armored warfare quickly became apparent. His instructors noted his exceptional marksmanship and his ability to quickly grasp complex tactical concepts. He possessed a rare combination of tactical acumen, marksmanship, and an almost instinctive understanding of tank warfare. These qualities would soon propel him to the forefront of Germany's armored forces, earning him a place in the annals of military history. Wittmann's rise through the ranks was swift, and his reputation as a formidable tank commander grew with each battle. His early experiences and training had laid a solid foundation, but it was his innate talent and relentless drive that truly set him apart. As Wittmann's career progressed, he would go on to achieve numerous victories on the battlefield, becoming one of the most decorated tank commanders of the war. His story is a testament to the impact of early experiences and the power of individual determination in shaping history. The outbreak of World War II in September 1939 provided Wittmann with his first taste of combat. The world was plunged into chaos as nations mobilized their forces, and Wittmann found himself at the heart of the storm. As part of the Leibstandarte Adolf Hitler, he participated in the invasion of Poland, a campaign that would test his mettle and introduce him to the brutal realities of war. His unit's armored spearheads ripped through Polish defenses with ruthless efficiency, showcasing the might of the German war machine. The Polish campaign was a brutal but brief affair, lasting just over a month. The swift victory was a testament to the blitzkrieg tactics employed by the Germans, leaving a trail of destruction in its wake. For Wittmann, it served as a baptism by fire, honing his skills and hardening his resolve. The experience he gained during this campaign would prove invaluable in the battles to come. However, it was on the vast and unforgiving battlefields of the Eastern Front that Wittmann truly began to make his mark as a tank commander. The Eastern Front was a theater of war unlike any other, characterized by its sheer scale and the ferocity of the fighting. Following the German invasion of the Soviet Union in June 1941, Wittmann's unit was thrown into the maelstrom of Operation Barbarossa. This massive offensive aimed to crush the Soviet Union in a matter of months. The initial German advance was swift and brutal, but the Red Army, though initially caught off guard, was vast and determined to defend its homeland. The Soviets quickly regrouped and mounted fierce resistance. The Eastern Front proved to be a crucible for the young SS officer. The harsh conditions and relentless combat tested Wittmann's leadership and tactical acumen to the limit. Amidst the bitter cold, vast distances and relentless Soviet counterattacks, Wittmann's tactical brilliance and unwavering courage shone through. He adapted to the ever-changing battlefield, making split-second decisions that often meant the difference between life and death. He earned a reputation as a skilled and aggressive commander, capable of both leading from the front and outmaneuvering his opponents. His ability to inspire his men and execute daring maneuvers made him a formidable force on the battlefield. His tally of enemy tanks destroyed steadily grew, and his name began to circulate among the ranks of the Waffen-SS as a rising star of armored warfare. Wittmann's exploits on the Eastern Front laid the foundation for his legendary status, setting the stage for his future battles in the West. As Wittmann's experience and reputation grew, so too did the power of the tanks he commanded. His journey from a novice tank commander to a legendary figure in armored warfare was marked by his keen understanding of both strategy and the machines he operated. In 1943, he was selected to command the fearsome Tiger I heavy tank, a technological marvel that represented the pinnacle of German armored might. The Tiger I was not just any tank, it was a symbol of German engineering prowess, designed to dominate the battlefield with its superior firepower and armor. The Tiger, with its powerful 88mm gun and heavily armored hull, was virtually invincible in a one-on-one engagement with any Allied tank of the time. Its gun could penetrate the armor of any enemy tank from a considerable distance, making it a formidable adversary. Wittmann took to the Tiger like a natural, recognizing its strengths and limitations. He quickly learned how to exploit its advantages while mitigating its weaknesses, turning the Tiger into a weapon of unparalleled effectiveness on the battlefield. He understood that the Tiger, while formidable in defense, was not invincible. Its weight and size made it less mobile than lighter tanks, and its fuel consumption was prodigious. These factors required Wittmann to be strategic in his use of the Tiger, ensuring it was always in the right place at the right time. Its weight and size made it less mobile than lighter tanks, and its fuel consumption was prodigious. Wittmann knew that the Tiger's strengths lay in its firepower and armor, but its weaknesses could not be ignored. He had to plan his movements carefully, avoiding situations where the Tiger's lack of mobility could be a disadvantage. Wittmann adapted his tactics accordingly, relying on a combination of careful positioning, ambush tactics, and decisive action to maximize the Tiger's impact on the battlefield. He often used the element of surprise to his advantage, positioning his tank in concealed locations where it could strike with devastating effect. He drilled his crew relentlessly, emphasizing the importance of speed, accuracy, and coordination. Wittmann knew that a well-trained crew was essential to the Tiger's success, and he spared no effort in ensuring his men were prepared for any situation they might encounter. Wittmann's Tiger became a well-oiled machine, capable of delivering devastating firepower with pinpoint precision. His crew operated with a level of efficiency and effectiveness that was unmatched, making them a formidable force on the battlefield. His crew, inspired by their commander's courage and skill, formed a tight-knit unit, operating with remarkable efficiency under the most intense combat conditions. Wittmann's leadership and tactical genius not only made him a legend, but also ensured that his Tiger I tank would be remembered as one of the most effective weapons of World War II. By the summer of 1944, the tide of the war had definitively turned against Nazi Germany. The Allied invasion of Normandy on June 6, 1944, marked the beginning of the end for Hitler's regime, a pivotal moment in the conflict. As Allied forces poured ashore, German units in Normandy found themselves outnumbered, outgunned, and facing relentless air attacks from above. The Bocage countryside, with its dense hedgerows and narrow lanes, further hindered German mobility and provided ample cover for Allied infantry, making progress difficult. The situation was desperate, but for Michael Wittmann, it presented an opportunity to demonstrate the full potential of the Tiger tank and his own tactical brilliance. His unit, the 101st SS Heavy Panzer Battalion, was rushed to Normandy to stem the Allied advance and turn the tide. Wittmann, now a seasoned veteran with over 100 tank kills to his name, was eager to engage the enemy in this new and challenging theatre of war. The stage was set for one of the most legendary tank battles of World War II, a confrontation that would forever etch Wittmann's name into the annals of military history, the Battle of Villers-Bocage.